I want to quickly talk to you about Business Rocket versus BizFilings versus Firstbase. Of course, we are speaking about LLC formation services, C corporation formation services, or S corporation formation services. Okay, so which one should you go for? Here's the overview I want you to pay attention to. I first want to talk to you about Business Rocket. So when you think about Business Rocket, what should be the highlights of this service? Well, you have LLC formation plans that are actually available in all 50 states. You have an excellent customer service. That's really good. So having a nationwide sort of service is really cool. And the only thing we don't like with Business Rocket is that basically you have add-on packages that really are kind of too basic in our view. And Business Rocket is not as established as its competitors. So when you think about Rocket Lawyer or Zen Business, Business Rocket is not really known. But the cool thing is that we love the fact that Business Rocket has the experience. So I'm talking about the depth and breadth of experience when it comes to LLC formation. So the company was actually founded by a team of attorneys, entrepreneurs, CPAs, consultants, and business managers. So you have a solid foundation there, okay? And plus, when you add the fact that it really operates in all 50 states in the U.S., that's really good. They also, by the way, I should mention that they cater to international clients, so that's really good. I mean, you have a provider that's really can really help you, let's say, incorporate a business in Berlin, for instance, or in South Africa, okay? And so now, among its competitors, Business Rocket has one of the simplest and most straightforward setup processes. The interface we have seen is very user-friendly, and signing up is rather uncomplicated, so that's really good. I will talk about the pricing later on so you can see that their pricing is also transparent and upfront, so you always know what you've been charged for a service. Not like other players who want you to contact them to have a quote-unquote bespoke price, okay? And so when it comes to the pricing, so to speak, you have a starter package, an essentials package, and then you have a supreme package. Now, supreme package is a little more expensive, but at least you have a clear idea about how much you're paying for it. And what I want to say is that the supreme package will cost you about $99 a month. You have also the essential package. It's around $59, and the starter package will cost you around $35 to $45 per month. You also have the ability to pay a one-time fee, so you don't have to do a monthly subscription. It really depends on how you want to structure your payment strategy with Business Rocket. So when we talk about the Business Rocket, we talk about the fact that, as I told you, they have a pretty good LLC service for non-U.S. citizens, so that's really good. So whether you are in Australia, or you are thinking about doing something in Nigeria or Brazil for that matter, you have the ability to you can count on Business Rocket to kind of help you out. And it goes the other way around too. If you're not a U.S. citizen, but you want to incorporate in this country, you have the ability to actually use Business Rocket to kind of help you out incorporate here. You can create a C corporation, an S corporation, an LLC, LLP, what have you, not a problem. And the process for signing up is largely the same as it is for all the US-based LLC formation clients, and the service is available in all 50 states and DC. However, Business Rocket doesn't mention any international client support for other offerings apart from LLC formation. Okay, so you have different types of services if you were to go with Business Rocket versus another player. So what we love about Business Rocket is that they have a pretty comprehensive list of services. So you have a registered agent service, you have corporation registration, you have a nonprofit registration, you have a doing business as registration, DBA registration, and that's really good. So for instance, when we talk about DBA registration, we are talking about things that really are as broad as name availability verifications, professionally prepared formation documents, filing and registration with the states. You have also a $300 bonus with the Chase Business Complete Checking. So they have a partnership with Chase, whereby they actually shift businesses Chase's way, and they actually get a cut also, and you get a cut as well. And for the nonprofit registration, you have a registered agent services, filing and registration with the states, professionally prepared organization documents, lifetime compliance guard, but you also have the Chase Business Complete check-in. So the bonus is there also. That's really good. And for corporation registration, you have filing and registration, professionally prepared organization document, lifetime compliance, registered agent. So you can see that they always, and by the way, they also have a registered agent service. So this is kind of cool. So when you purchase, let's say, an LLC formation plan from Business Rocket, you automatically get their registered agent service for free if you need it. So this is one of those things a little different, because some other players, they want to charge you a little extra for registered agent service, but Business Rocket doesn't do that. They actually have it inclusive. Let me talk to you now about BizFilings. So when we talk about BizFilings, I want you to think about a unit of Wolters Kluwer. I mean, BizFilings until a few years ago was an independent company, but they got bought over by the software giant Wolters Kluwer. And as you know, Wolters Kluwer, they are available in multiple industries, not just with LLC filing. They do health, tax and accounting, ESG, finance, compliance, legal. And the reason why they actually got BizFilings is because they see it as a conduit for new customers, okay? And BizFilings actually offers services to help business owners form an LLC, corporation, nonprofit. You are able also to use BizFilings to register a DBA name or select or change your registered agent. And what we love about BizFilings is that they have a pretty methodical way to get to actually onboard you and really help you out. In other words, they have a 5-step process where you incorporate, when you incorporate using their services, they will do a quality check, name check, documents filing, documents delivery, and post incorporation and an ongoing support. So quality check. So after you submit your paperwork, BizFilings ensure that all information provided meets state requirements for the state in which you are incorporating. They do a name check, so a preliminary check will be done to make sure the business name that you have chosen is not already taken by another incorporated business in the state where you are filing, and the state will grant final approval. In terms of documents filed, so BizFilings will prepare your incorporation documents on your behalf and send them right to your state agency. It is then up to the state to approve and process, but once this is done, BizFilings will make those documents available for you in its online status center. So they have an online status center where they give you all the information that's happening. And so when you think about BizFilings, we love the fact that you have a constellation of features. You have LLC, nonprofits, C corporation, S corporation, registered agent, doing business as DBA, limited partnership, limited liability partnership. So those are areas where BizFilings can really help you out. In terms of pricing here, and BizFilings want you to contact them, okay? They don't have their pricing information publicly available online, so you gotta have to contact BizFiling to know exactly how much they charge you. But we've done a little bit of digging for you, and basically, registered agent services are required by law when handling state tax and legal documents when operating a business. So that is really included in even the most basic plan within a BizFiling. You also see that some type of kit and seal is in all of the plans. This includes all the tools needed to comply with the business formalities, and BizFilings is also BizComply, not BizFilings, BizComply is also included in all of the plans, which is a BizFilings 24/7 business monitoring tool and document library. And so it's important to understand that some fees will vary depending on the states you are incorporated in. So the package prices are just a base price. So keep that in mind as you actually navigate the offers that BizFiling has. Okay, this is an important element. And so when we talk about pricing here, so for LLC basic, it's about $99 per month plus state filing fees. And you have for the standard, you have $229 per month plus state fees. And the complete, you are paying $359 per month plus state fees. So when we talk about why are you paying per month, right? Because you're only filing one time. Why are you paying per month? Well, this is this is actually similar to Wolters Kluwer revenue model. In other words, the subscription model. And so you're paying for all kinds of stuff, not just the initial filing. You're paying for a business name verification, preparations and filing of documents, BizComply, registered agent services, LLC kit and seal, simple operating agreement and other customizable LLC forms, expedited processing service, federal tax ID, compliance DVD, certified copy of state filed documents, overnight shipping. For C Corporation and S Corporation, the same basic, standard, and complete package rate. This is the same as LLC, except you will receive a compliance kit and seal, simple bylaws and other customizable corporate forms, corporation-specific compliance DVD. For nonprofit, you have a same basic, standard, and complete package. Very good. And the features here, you have the same as LLC, except that you will receive nonprofit kit and seal. You'll receive a book, strategic planning for nonprofit organizations, and no simple bylaws or other agreements. So that's really cool. And you also have the same thing for LP as well as ALP. So when you think about BizFilings, I want you to think about essentially your one-stop shopping for incorporating your business, additional resources to ensure customers are as educated as possible. And this is a company that's been around for more than 30 years now. They have a full team of incorporation specialists available to assist customers and answer questions, and there are no hidden fees. So that's what we love a lot with BizFilings. Now I want to talk to you about Firstbase. So when you think about Firstbase, I want you to think about an all-inclusive platform designed to help users establish and manage a US-based company, irrespective of their global location. And the tool actually ensures that all actions are compliant with the existing laws. And we also love the fact that the software simplifies the process of setting up a business in the US by providing necessary tools and resources, making it, in our view, an ideal solution for international entrepreneurs and businesses looking to expand in the US market. And so when you think about Firstbase, I want you to think about, for instance, you have ease of registration, swift customer support, you have integrated services, you have fast and efficient service, and you have a cost-effective sort of model. So we love that a lot. For example, when we talk about cost-effective, compared to other in-person services, Firstbase is more efficient and cost-effective, providing several benefits for startups. And when we talk about, so those are some of the pros, some of the advantages that you can expect if you go with the Firstbase. And there are actually some disadvantages if you were to go with this player. There is a lack of responsibility for partner advice, poor customer support, difficulty in canceling services. I mean, we have tested this. This is true. It is very difficult to cancel services. You have unexpected planned cancellations, and you have poor onboarding experience. This is something that Firstbase needs to work on. Right now, they're not really where they're supposed to be, and it's really a bummer. Okay, so even though Firstbase overall is a great online tool designed to simplify the process of setting up a company in the United States, they don't have the team, the depth and breadth of team and expertise yet to handle all aspects of the process, including paperwork and registration with the U.S. government or U.S. states, allowing company founders to focus on running their business. Right now, Firstbase is not where they're supposed to be. But the platform actually does provide tools for managing bank accounts, compliance with local legislation, especially state legislation, accounting and payroll, equity management, you have and more. And even though Firstbase offers 24/7 global customer support, basically they need to work on making sure they are as responsive as they claim to be. Okay, they're not where they should be yet. In terms of pricing with Firstbase, I'll talk about pricing in the next section. So let me talk to you about pricing here. So Firstbase, you can see on the screen here, Firstbase is charging you a flat fee. This is a one-time fee of $399. So that's you pay $400 to start a US-based business. $400 now. In our view, this is expensive, especially when you compare that to what the other players are charging. $399 one-time fee for everything. This is really cool. This is really too much. Now, to actually qualify what I just said, that $399 actually encompasses a lot of things. So you have a formation of company in Delaware or Wyoming, all filing fees included. You are able to open a business bank account, without an EIN. They're charging you extra for the EIN. You have expedited tax ID number set up. All essential and important documents. You know, you are able to, the $399, they are just basically telling you that you are able to be discovered by a venture capitalist. Is that true? We don't think so. But hey, listen, it's part of their selling, their sales pitch, and you are able to have a lot of things. Now, what we love about Firstbase though is that you are able to boost efficiency with automation. So everything is automated. You are able to manage your business with ease, and you can manage also your business tasks effortlessly. This is kind of cool. We love the fact that you have an ease of registration. That's for sure. The customer support is not really swift, but you are able to get something swifter if you swifter if you call customer service first, and you have integrated service. So that's really good. But hey, listen, if for any reason you don't think Firstbase is really there for you where you want it to be, you have the ability to actually reach out to many rivals, including Business Rocket, BizFilings, but also, very important, also, you also have Clerk. You have QuickBooks. QuickBooks does have an LLC formation service, that's for sure. You have Stripe Atlas. You also have Deal, for instance. So you have a lot of players that can really help you here, and this is totally possible to switch. Very, very important. So Business Rocket versus BizFilings versus Firstbase. Which one should you go for when it comes to forming your LLC? If you're listening to me right now and you want to make a decision, you first need to understand that your LLC formation service has to depend on the state you're filing in, right? Maybe in your state things can go a lot faster. You can file yourself. Now, if you don't have time or you don't want to waste time with all the technicalities that come with the LLC formation service, it's important to really think about a few things. First of all, what kind of organization are you looking for? Because see, an LLC service actually works in a very methodical way. They are able to collect the information about the LLC and its owners, those are required by the state. They will collect filing service fees. They will file forms with the Secretary of State. They will receive a response that your company has been successfully formed or not. They will inform you, the business owner, of the successful formation, and then they will deliver their articles of organization or the other official documents provided by a state to LLCs. And if the LLC was informed, the LLC formation service can help to try to resolve the issue. So this is something to really think about. Now, when we talk about cost, you have to really pay attention to cost, because cost is going to eat into your budget sooner or later, okay? And so whether you talk about Business Rocket, BizFilings, or Firstbase, you got to ask yourself, what do I really care about? Because as you saw a little earlier, Firstbase is costing you $399. BizFilings wants you to have $399. That's a one-time fee. BizFilings want to have a subscription model for you, and you have Business Rocket, for instance, that can really sort of help you out. Now, there are a lot of other players, not just those three. You have Zen Business, LegalZoom, Northwest Register Agent, BZ, formerly called Inc. File, Swift Filings, Inc. Authority. You have Rocket Lawyer, you have Active Filings, and you have FileNow. We have actually reviewed those services on other shows, so that's important to really keep that in mind. But you have to really understand that if you want to save money, don't pay for free services. You want to start your LLC in your own state. Don't expedite services, and take advantage whenever possible of bundled packages. Many LLC formation services not only will file your formation paperwork for free, but will also provide registered agent services for free when you file your LLC through them. And so some examples are BZ and Inc. Authority, for example, and maybe that will work for you. And so also pay attention to ongoing LLC service costs and fees. So for instance, you have registered agent fees, annual report filing fees, business license filing and maintenance fees, taxes, among other things. And so here is the decision you want to think about: Business Rockets or BizFilings or Firstbase. Which one should you go for? Our decision is BizFilings. Why? Because BizFiling has more experience, has been in the industry for a while, and right now they are under the umbrella of a larger company, Wolters Kluwer. BizRockets is relatively new, and so is Firstbase. So we prefer the solidity, and the experience that BizFilings brings to the table. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. In today's conversation, I spoke to you about business rackets versus BizFilings versus Firstbase. This was a comparative analysis. I gave you the overview, and then I also gave you the approach, the decision, and finally the recap. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.